Imagine a universe where time is not absolute, where the ticking of a clock depends on how fast you're moving or how close you are to a massive object. Picture a reality where the very concept of time stretches and bends, refusing to follow the rigid rules we once believed were unbreakable. In this universe, gravity isn't just a force pulling objects together. Instead, it's the warping and curving of the fabric of space and time itself, a cosmic dance that shapes the motion of planets, stars, and even light. This is the universe as revealed by Albert Einstein, a man whose name has become, pretty much synonymous with genius. His wild hair and playful smile are instantly recognizable, but it's his mind that truly changed the world. Einstein's revolutionary theories didn't just rewrite textbooks, they transformed our daily lives. Without his insights, technologies like GPS navigation wouldn't work, and our understanding of black holes and the expanding universe would be stuck in the dark ages. But how did a seemingly ordinary patent clerk, working in relative obscurity, manage to upend centuries of scientific thought and transform our fundamental understanding of the universe? Let's journey through the life of this extraordinary mind, tracing his path from curious child to scientific icon. We'll explore the groundbreaking work that made him a legend, and the enduring impact of his discoveries on science and society. Einstein's story is one of relentless curiosity, challenging assumptions, and the power of imagination. He dared to ask questions no one else thought to ask, and he never stopped searching for answers, no matter how strange or difficult they seemed. It's a story that continues to inspire generations of scientists, thinkers, and dreamers, reminding us that the universe holds endless mysteries waiting to be unraveled, and that sometimes the most profound discoveries begin with a single curious thought. Albert Einstein was born in Ulm, Germany in 1879, a time when Newtonian physics reigned supreme. The world marveled at inventions like the steam engine and the telegraph, but the nature of light, gravity, and the vastness of the universe remained, pretty enigmatic. Einstein's childhood offered early hints of the brilliant mind that would blossom. Contrary to popular myth, Einstein was a bright and inquisitive student, excelling in mathematics and physics. However, he chafed against the rigid, rote learning style of the traditional German education system. This clash hinted at his future as a revolutionary thinker who would boldly challenge established scientific dogma. Young Albert's world was one of wonder, fueled by his curiosity about the natural world and a fascination with the mysteries of mathematics. Einstein's journey into the world of science was deeply influenced by his family and a few key individuals. His father, Hermann, and uncle, Jakob, fostered his interest in mathematics and physics through their work in electrical engineering. A family friend, Max Talmud, introduced him to books on science and philosophy, sparking his intellectual curiosity. As he delved into the works of scientific giants like Isaac Newton and James Clerk Maxwell, Einstein began to question the nature of light and its relationship to space and time. He was particularly intrigued by a thought experiment he called chasing a light beam, pondering what it would be like to travel alongside a beam of light. These early musings planted the seeds for his groundbreaking theories to come. The year 1905 marked a turning point in Einstein's life and in the history of science. Working as a patent clerk in Bern, Switzerland, he published 4 groundbreaking papers that would revolutionize physics and cement his place in scientific history. This period is often referred to as Einstein's miracle year. Among these papers was his theory of special relativity, which proposed that the laws of physics are the same for all observers in uniform motion, and that the speed of light in a vacuum is constant for all observers, regardless of the motion of the light source. This theory shattered the Newtonian view of absolute space and time, merging them into a single entity, space-time. Einstein's theories of relativity can be, kind of challenging to grasp, but they become a lot clearer with simple analogies. At first glance, the ideas might seem abstract or even counterintuitive, but with the right examples, anyone can start to see how they fit into our everyday experiences. Let's break it down together. So, imagine 2 people observing a moving train. This classic scenario is often used to introduce the concept of relativity because it's so easy to visualize. One person is standing on the platform watching the train rush by, while the other is sitting comfortably inside the train looking out the window. To the person on the platform, the train appears to be moving at a certain speed, its cars blurring past as it heads down the tracks. However, to the person on the train, it feels like they are at rest, and it is the platform, the trees, and the world outside that seem to be racing by in the opposite direction. This simple example actually illustrates the concept of relative motion, which is a key aspect of special relativity. The idea is that motion is always measured relative to something else. There's no single, absolute point of reference in the universe. What seems still to one observer can be moving to another. In fact, Einstein took this idea even further. He showed that not only does motion depend on your point of view, but so do measurements of time and space. For example, two clocks, one on the train and one on the platform, can actually tick at different rates if the train is moving fast enough. This is called time dilation. General relativity, published in 1915, expanded on special relativity by incorporating gravity. This was a revolutionary leap in our understanding of the universe. Einstein proposed that gravity is not a force, but a curvature in the fabric of space-time caused by the presence of mass and energy. Instead of thinking of gravity as an invisible pull, imagine it as a bending or warping of the very space and time around us. So imagine a bowling ball placed on a trampoline. The heavy ball sinks into the fabric, creating a noticeable dip. If you roll a marble nearby, it doesn't travel in a straight line, it curves toward the bowling ball, following the dip in the trampoline's surface. This is a great way to picture how gravity works in Einstein's universe. Similarly, massive objects like stars and planets warp the fabric of space-time, causing other objects to move along these curves, which we perceive as gravity. This new way of thinking about gravity has helped us understand everything from black holes to the expansion of the universe. And it all started with Einstein's brilliant insights into relativity. The publication of his revolutionary theories catapulted Einstein to international fame, transforming him from a relatively unknown patent clerk into one of the most celebrated figures of the 20th century. His ideas challenged the very foundations of physics, and the world took notice almost overnight. Scientists and the public alike were captivated by his groundbreaking ideas, and he quickly became a global icon of scientific genius. People from all walks of life were suddenly talking about relativity and the nature of the universe, inspired by the man who had dared to rethink reality itself. Newspapers around the world featured his work, and he was inundated with invitations to lecture at prestigious institutions. His lectures drew enormous crowds, eager to catch a glimpse of the man behind the theories that were reshaping science. Other prominent scientists recognized the significance of Einstein's work. His theories sparked intense debates and collaborations, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible in physics. Max Planck, a leading physicist of the time, remarked, "Einstein is not only a very great genius, but he is also in a very high degree that visitor, which so often goes hand in hand with true greatness, a sound sense of humor." Planck's praise reflected the deep respect Einstein commanded among his peers. Einstein's fame was not solely due to his scientific brilliance, but also to his charisma, wit, and his ability to explain complex ideas in a simple, engaging manner. He had a unique gift for making science accessible, and his playful personality endeared him to people everywhere. He became a beloved figure. His iconic image, the unruly hair, the piercing gaze, the mischievous smile, instantly recognizable around the world. Einstein was more than a scientist. He was a symbol of curiosity, creativity, and the boundless potential of the human mind. Einstein's life extended far beyond the realm of theoretical physics. He was a passionate advocate for peace, social justice, and human rights. Deeply affected by the rise of nationalism and the horrors of World War I, he used his platform to speak out against militarism and the dangers of unchecked nationalism. A staunch pacifist, Einstein later supported the development of the atomic bomb during World War II, fearing the potential consequences of a Nazi Germany possessing such a weapon. However, he deeply regretted his role in the Manhattan Project after witnessing the devastation caused by the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, he famously wrote, "I made one great mistake in my life, when I signed the letter to President Roosevelt recommending that atom bombs be made." As Einstein entered his later years, he remained dedicated to his scientific pursuits, tirelessly searching for a unified field theory that would connect all the forces of nature. He continued to challenge conventional wisdom, engaging in lively debates with fellow physicists and inspiring generations of young minds. Einstein passed away in 1955 at the age of 76. In a twist befitting his extraordinary life, his brain was removed during an autopsy and preserved for scientific study. While the ethical implications of this act remain a subject of debate, the study of Einstein's brain has provided some insights into the neurological underpinnings of his exceptional cognitive abilities. Albert Einstein's legacy transcends his scientific achievements. He taught us to question everything, to embrace curiosity, and to never stop exploring the vast unknown. His life and work continue to inspire generations of scientists, artists, and thinkers across the globe. As we stand on the precipice of new scientific discoveries and technological advancements, let us remember the spirit of Einstein, urging us to push the boundaries of knowledge and strive for a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe we inhabit. His story is a testament to the power of human curiosity and the enduring impact of a single mind on the course of history. So, delve deeper, explore further, and who knows what wonders you might uncover. The universe, as Einstein showed us, is full of infinite possibilities.